The Disventure Camp timeline didn't start 4 years ago, it didn't start 10 years ago, it started nearly 80 years ago. When exactly? November 5th, 1947. Miriam Foster, the oldest contestant, is born in a problematic household during the Cold War era. The time spent at home will mark her personality for the future. April 27th, 1963. 3 years after the Cold War, Richard Miller is born. By now, Miriam will start preoccupying her time with sports and school in order to escape her home problems. October 27th, 1966. Marcus Reiner comes to the world. All of these three are born in sweet Canada, but 3,000 miles away, another big event takes place. November 2nd, 1969. Vladimir, also known as Jensen, comes to the world on Scottish land. Although he and his sister were abandoned by their parents and forced to live in an animal shelter, he manages to keep his innocence. Back in Canada, in the next 11 years, 5 more people will be born: Connor, Lil, Linda, Ted, and Carol. But in 1980, something terrible happens. Jensen's sister Natasha is attacked by the dogs from the shelter. To save her, Jensen sacrifices his innocence. Unfortunately, she dies anyway. Being left alone in the world, he'll follow a life of crime and violence just to survive. Now, over the next 10 years, 3 more characters are born: Alessio, Amelie, and Alec. By this time, Richard, Marcus, and Miriam are already married with kids, while Jensen is a wanted criminal. Year 1990. Connor graduates college as the popular rich kid whose parents own a big perfume company. He peaked right here. Between 1990 and 1998, nothing spectacular happened besides the birth of some characters. But in March 1998, Marcus Reiner decides to join the military, so he leaves his daughter Nina with his mentally unstable wife, a big mistake that he will regret in the near future. Year 1999. Tess, Gret, and Marissa are born, while Nina, alongside all the ordinary girl dolls, are manufactured. In the same year, all of these dolls will be banned, since they've been linked to kids' disappearances. April 7th, 2000. Gabby is born in Poland, while 4 days later, Anastasia is born in Russia. A few months later, Marcus discovers the death of his wife and younger daughter Nina while serving in the military. He's devastated, so he leaves his post and comes home. August 14th, 2000. Marcus and the crew of Annika's Anomalies begin their mission to find the last ordinary girl dolls. After a long search, they discover 2 dolls in an abandoned factory. Yet, one of the dolls comes to life and attacks the crew. Fortunately, the other one burns her evil sister and saves them. After that, Marcus decides to destroy the evidence of her supernatural existence and take her with him. He'll eventually call her Nina. Year 2001. These characters are born around the world. Year 2002. Crystal records her first audition for the reality show Race to the Place, hoping to spend more time with her father, Christoph McLean, the host of the show. In the same period, Yule's family escapes North Korea and emigrates to South Korea. Over the next 2 years, all of these people were born. Year 2004. Ted starts his poker career. Year 2005. Drew, Lake, Tristan, and Hannah are born. But Hannah's father dies in the same year, so Hannah never gets the chance to meet him. December 17th, 2014. Fiore, the youngest Disventure Camp contestant, is born. This is probably the period when Miriam's son and husband died in the car accident. Plus, it's most likely also the period when Yule started his dancing career. Year 2017. Hannah's mother dies too, leaving her an orphan at only 12 years old. September 13th, 2018. Rosa becomes a teen mother. Around the same time, Derek and Trevor meet in college and come up with the concept of Disventure Camp. Year 2019. Ashley throws a big party at her family farm. That party accidentally caused a fire that destroyed the crops and killed half the animals. In the same year, Oliver starts working as an intern for Christoph McLean, a decision that would leave him with PTSD. Now, this is also probably the time when Derek and Trevor meet Jensen and hire him for their plan. Year 2020. Derek and Trevor purchase Camp Tipiscaw and begin the preparation for Disventure Camp. In this same year, Tom obtains his scars after being held captive and tortured during a mission. After his escape, he's sent by his superiors into another mission, this time in Camp Tipiscaw. Year 2021. Derek and Trevor hire Oliver and officially begin the first season of Disventure Camp. The contestants from the purple and teal team fight for a chance to win $1 million. During the next few months, Tom investigates the illegal activities behind the show. However, this action backfires, since his identity as a spy is exposed on live TV. After all the challenges and eliminations, Miriam, Ellie, and Fiore remain the final 3 of the season. Despite the odds, Miriam becomes the first ever Disventure Camp winner. But on the same day, another big event happens. Derek, Trevor, and Jensen are accused of illegal deforestation. The 2 of them are arrested, while Jensen manages to escape in the woods. Since Tom can no longer be a spy, he's offered a job as a police officer. Now, between 2021 and 2022, a big list of events will happen. Anastasia becomes Miss Russia. She's disowned by her parents for being a lesbian. Tess is encouraged by her therapist to sign up for the show. Alex's wife divorces him and takes their son under her custody. Fiore is sent by her parents to live in a Catholic boarding school. Jake moves in with Miriam. Jensen escapes the police again and adopts a baby wolf. Will moves in with Ashley on her farm. Ellie enrolls at a university in New York City. And Allie loses her grandfather, sending her into a state of deep depression, which ultimately results in her application for the show. Year 2022. Christoph McLean uses his connections to make Crystal the next host of the show. This year, another set of contestants came to participate: the orange team and the green team. Now, in the last season, the Losers Motel was a Disventure Camp property. All the previous eliminated contestants had to stay there until the end of the season. But after his elimination, Connor purchases the motel. Why? So he wouldn't have to live in it. At the end of the season, the final fight takes place between Aiden, James, and Rhea. Despite Rhea's brutal competitiveness, James comes up as the winner of Disventure Camp Season 2. After the season ends, James and Aiden begin dating and travel the world together. Lake is legally disowned by her family and moves in with Rosa in Mexico. Connor and Rhea started dating. Allie and Hunter began dating and start a streaming channel together. Tess enrolls at the same university as Ellie. And the most shocking one? Somehow, Greta and Yul meet and start dating. July 2023. Derek and Trevor are bailed out of prison at Crystal's request. She hires them as her interns. August 2023. Disventure Camp All-Stars starts filming. 18 contestants from 2 different generations come to fight for another chance to become filthy rich. In the end, Jake and Rhea remain the last standing contestants of the season. Yet, despite all the encouragement and motivation, Jake still lost in front of Rhea. So she wins the $3 million. But the money feels pointless now. After the 3rd season, Ellie and Tess graduate university. Yul starts his own podcast and releases his own brand of soda called Slightly Salty. Tom and Jake get back together. Cred becomes a fitness influencer. Alex becomes Fiore's new teacher. Connor marries a woman named Anya. And Crystal gave up her job as the host of the show. She, alongside Oliver, Marcus, and Nina, go on an extended vacation. So she let Derek and Trevor take care of the new season. But they decide to ditch Camp Tipiscaw and acquire an abandoned fairground to serve as the setting for Disventure Camp Season 4, Carnival of Chaos. In this season, we meet a new set of contestants: Team Red and Team Blue. Not related to the election. At the time of making this video, there are 4 contestants left. So this is how the present currently looks like. But what about the future? On August 9th, 2025, the official Odd Nation Cartoons Instagram page released this post: Disventure Camp Season 5, Fans vs. Favorites. 24 contestants, 12 favorites, 4 from each generation, and 12 new characters that have watched all the previous seasons. But who are these contestants exactly? Well, on the same day, Odd Nation Cartoons posted these 2 lists. As you can see, out of the fan favorites, there's still one more contestant that hasn't been revealed yet. So it might be one of them. Why do I think that? None of these contestants are previous winners. This is a pattern. So the creators might avoid revealing the last contestant because it would spoil the finale. My prediction is that Logan will win and Anastasia will be in 2nd place, returning for the 5th season. Now, as a fun fact, this will actually be the season with the biggest cast ever. If you want to hear more Disventure Camp fun facts, I know just the video.